Hi, my name is Khari Parker, and I love J. Ross TV.
What's up, y'all? This your boy J. Ross hanging out with my cat, super drama, Khari Parker. Y'all in St. Louis tonight. He with George Benson, man, and it is an absolute pleasure and an honor to talk to him, man, and get a little education going, y'all. Like, man, like your style and which you play, man, how was that developed, like coming up as a youth?
You know what, for me, man, started in church, and I actually was in jazz band in high school as well. And kind of, just mocking some of my heroes, the Dennis Chambers,
Oh, yeah.
Dave Weckels, Art Blakely's, Joel Smith, of course, I kind of had a wide variety of cats that I studied when I was younger.
Yeah. So in doing that, incorporating those styles, how did you, out of all those different styles, you manifest your own?
You know what? It took me a while to manifest my own. I mean, I was really trying to be a Dennis Chambers clone for a long time. And then I ran across a cat named Oscar Seaton.
Oh, yeah.
In downtown Chicago. And Oscar kind of took me under his wing, and I would go to his house and we would shed all day long. And out of that, it kind of birthed my own voice, And then Oscar moved away to LA, and I was forced to get my own identity, you know what I'm saying? So kind of out of that, it was birthed,
Yeah. So growing up, what was your practice regimen that you can impart to the young cats?
You know what? Growing up, man, I did a lot of marching band. I did a lot of jazz band, did a lot of concert band, and a lot of church, of course. So me practicing was just in my experiences and playing all these different styles of music on a daily basis. And I would squeeze a little stuff in here and there on my practice pad, all the rudiments, paradiddles, 5-stroke rolls, paradiddle-diddles, single-stroke rolls, double-stroke rolls, stuff like that. And I would practice this to a click almost every day. And, nothing beats just playing in the field every day, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's how I kind of developed, man.
Hey, now, do you recommend, like, for cats to learn how to play, like, cross genres of music?
Definitely. I think it's very important to learn how to play gospel, jazz, R&B, hip-hop, rock, pop. I think it's very important to learn all these styles of music because they all are infused. Even if you say, oh, this is a jazz gig, it might go to a rock section here or there. So you got something, a reference point to dig from already.
Yeah, so now, what about like your parents, man? Were they very supportive, man, and helping you when you was growing up, or they wanted you to do something else, be an accountant, lawyer?
My mom was very, very supportive right out the gate. She paid for all my drum lessons, and my dad used to be a musician. He was a bass player, and he played with Otis Clay.
Yeah.
He played with the Emotions. He played with the Thompson Community Singers. And
Nice.
He kind of had a couple of bad experiences. So when I told him I wanted to play drums, I told him over the phone. He hung up the phone on me. he wanted me to be a computer engineer, But after a while, he came around. He heard me play a few gigs, the local gigs in town. He started to come around. Then he started turning me on to cats like Steve Gadd, So.
Yeah, y'all. Once again, we in St. Louis hanging out with the super drummer, y'all. He killing it tonight with George Benson, y'all. Khari Parker, y'all. Hey, but like now, growing up, did you have to like skip a lot of functions, not go to the prom or play football and basketball because you wanted to practice more than you wanted to do these particular things?
I was on the football team when I got in high school, and I was in the marching band as well. And my band director called a meeting with my mom, and she put it to her like this. I want you to think about the average football player's career versus the average musician's career. And right there, my mom said, you're getting off the football team. So I missed out on playing football to pursue music.
Yeah.
Man. So.
Now, what about family life, man? You're married, man. You got kids.
Man,
how do you work that out, man, with your wife, man, where she don't want to hit you with a brick?
I got a wife that's very supportive. I met her. She was singing with a touring choir at the time, and I was playing on their record. And so she gets the gist of the business. Now, I just recently had to sub out some gigs because my daughter just went on her high school prom, and I'm missing a gig coming up in June because she's graduating from high school. So you know, you kind of got to put your priorities in order.
Yeah. Now, is there anything that you want to tell young cats and even older cats, man, about what they can do to help themselves, man, to be a better musician or be a professional?
Okay, definitely be on time, be very prepared for whatever the task calls for, and be honest. Be honest to the music, be honest to your craft, be honest to yourself. You know, if you can play something, cool. If you can't play something, pass the gig alone. You know, don't put yourself through the agony. You know, be honest to yourself.
Hey, now, do you find that happens a lot, though? Cats not being honest with themselves?
I do find it, not a lot, but I have found it in different situations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, so cats get on the gig, don't know the music?
Man, yeah, they don't know the music, or, you know, they go to an audition, they haven't studied the music. So, you know, be honest with yourself, man.
Man. All right, y'all, this Khari. Y'all keep calling me Khari. You know, I'm thinking about LeBron them right now. Hey, talk about that drum setup you got going on, man.
Right here, I got a Yamaha Maple Custom, 1 rack, 2 floor toms. I got an old vintage Manu Katché 14 by 5.5 inch snares. Yamaha, but it's Manu Katché. Sabian cymbals. Got the SPDS pad here. Yeah, so, you know, basic setup. It's a little scaled down tonight because we're playing a smaller stage.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's all right. Hanging out in St. Louis, y'all, with the super drummer, y'all. Got it set up going. Khari Parker.
J. Ross, man.
Man,
Hunting me down. He got it.
I got it, dude. Hey, I do what I have to do.
Yes, sir.
But this is set up right here. What you say the name of that snare was?
This is a Yamaha Manu Katché.
So you need a handkerchief or some paper towels or nothing?
Yeah.
You sneezing?
Got you. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, now why did you choose Yamaha?
A lot of my heroes play Yamaha. Dave Weckl, Oscar Seaton, and so it was a natural choice for me, you know, to just follow the people that trailblazed before me.
All right,
Man,
yeah.
they sound good, man.
Oh, they do.
Best
Well,
sound
you
kits.
make them sound good.
Yeah, one of the best sounding kits you can play on, man.
Hey, y'all, shout out to my boy Tony Russell, y'all, for putting me in the game on this one, y'all. We're going to let y'all roll. This your boy J. Ross, hanging out in St. Louis, y'all. George Benson concert tonight. Khari Parker going to lock it down.
Yeah, baby.
We out, y'all. We 10 million strong, and we gone. Peace.
Peace.